Hello and welcome to New Moon Wellness. I'm Char, and today's energizing yoga practice is all about boosting energy, especially on those sluggish mornings when you just can't seem to get out of bed. For me, that's today. So grab your mat, find a spot, and let's get started. Let's come into a comfortable seated position. Finding our balance by letting our tailbones root onto the mat, rolling the shoulders down and back, straightening up through the spine, lifting the crown of the head, taking a deep breath in and exhale. Starting to find our comfortability here on the mat by first bringing our breath into alignment. For us to have energy, we need to have our breath guiding us. So that inhale in and that exhale out is just as important as anything else. Let's take a few moments to just really catch our breath. Let the mind focus on the present moment this morning and get comfortable on our mat. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up, reaching the fingertips up, and exhale, spinal twist over to the left, stacking that right hand over that left knee, and your left fingertips are back behind you like a kickstand. Keep that gaze over your left shoulder. Oh, I love this stretch so much just because it helps really twist each part of my body. That feels so good. Inhale, sweep the arms back up to the center, and exhale over to the right. Left hand stacks on top of the right knee. Gaze back behind that right shoulder. And exhale, just keep in this twist and start to feel the body. Bring awareness to your back and your shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale over to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up, fingertips touch, and exhale over to the right again. Twisting really helps rinse the organs out. So overnight, our bodies are busy cleaning themselves, and in the morning, twisting just helps give our organs a nice massage. Inhale, reach back up to the center. Exhale, rotate those wrists as you bring them down. Hands to the knees, roll the shoulders down and back, and I'm just going to switch over this side so you can see me. We're going to take some seated cat-cows. Inhale, hands on the knees, lift the chest, carve the nose up into cow, and exhale, dome the spine, chin to chest, into cat. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze turns up. Exhale, dome the spine, chin to chest, gaze points down. And back and forth in this fluid movement, really waking the spine up. Really getting blood flow from the hips all the way to the crown of the head and back again. Giving us the energy we need to start our morning, to start our day, to fuel and energize us. Last cycle. And neutral spine. Let's go ahead and plant the hands on the mat. Come into tabletop. Just for a moment, keeping your back flat, untucking those toes. We're going to center the left hand. Inhale, twist up on the right side, reaching the right fingertips up. And exhale, threading the needle, going underneath that left arm, resting that right ear to the mat. And to thread the needle. You can extend your left arm if you need. breathe here. And plant the left hand on the mat. Push yourself back up into a tabletop. Grounding in through the right hand this time, center of the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up, pulling back as much as you can. Exhale, thread the needle underneath that right arm. Left ear drops to the mat. Extend the right arm out. Make sure those hips are square, not leaning over to the left or too far to the right. And let gravity do the rest, bringing your body closer to the earth. Really being in the present moment by feeling all parts of your body that connect to the earth. And using your breath as a gentle guide in and out of the body. Go ahead and plant that right hand on the mat. Coming into tabletop, tuck the toes under and step it back into downward facing dog. Once you get there, bend in through the knees. Shake the head no, nod the head yes. Inhale, look up and make your way to the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold, letting the belly rest over the lap. Inhale, halfway lift, keeping your heart facing the horizon, back flat. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to the mat. Step that right foot back, followed by the left foot. Meet me in plank. Exhale, release it down to the mat. Inhale, pushing up, thighs off the mat, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, step it back. Downward facing dog. Good job. Bend in through the knees if you wish. We're going to take a deep cleansing breath in. Exhale through the lips, cleansing breath out. Inhale, look up and make your way into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step that left foot back, followed by the right foot, coming into a full plank. Exhale, release the hand down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Step it back into a downward facing dog. 3 cleansing breaths here. Really bringing awareness to the whole body, from the crown of the head to the hips, to the soles of the feet. Go ahead and center that left foot to the mat and inhale, sweep the right foot up, toes pointed. Exhale, bending through the knees, scorpion tail. Find your balance between that left and right hand and stabilize yourself with that planted left foot. You may need to come up on your tippy toes. That's fine too. Inhale, point the toes up towards the ceiling, straighten in through the knee. And exhale, foot comes down. Regular downward facing dog. Once you get there, bend in through the knees for a few times. Plant the right foot. Inhale, sweep the left foot up, pointing the toes. And exhale, bending through the knee, scorpion tail. Stabilize yourself here. You're doing great. Inhale, point the toes up, straighten through that knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up, and let's crisscross our way to the front of the mat until you get into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach, rise, bending in through the knees, reaching the arms up, space between each fingertips. Palms come together, and exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a moment to check in with how you feel. Adjust yourself as needed. Bend through the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step that right foot back, soften the right knee. And inhale, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Ground through the right hand and inhale, twist the left fingertips up. Exhale, point them back behind you, your gaze follows. And finish it out. Hands come to frame the foot, pushing up through the palms, push up that back right foot, step the left foot back, and let's take our vinyasa from plank, release it down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in here, bigger breath out. Inhale, look up, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to the mat. Step that left foot back, soften the left knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, pull up through the fingertips. Exhale, float the hands down, grounded through the left hand, and inhale, twist up through the right, reaching the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, point them back behind you, gaze follows. And finish it out. Hand comes down to the mat. Step up on that left foot, step the right foot back, and let's take our vinyasa. You can meet me in downward facing dog if you don't wish to do the vinyasa. Perfectly fine. Once we get here, let's take a few cleansing breaths. Feeling that energy flow throughout the body, that blood flow. Being grateful for a new day. Inhale, look up and make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Go ahead and take your right hand, place it on that left shin, bending through the right knee, twist up through the left, reaching the left fingertips up. Rotate those wrists when you get there, wiggle the fingers when you get there, find what feels good. Exhale, float the hand down, switch to the other side, bending in through the left knee, reaching up overhead with the right fingertips, keeping your gaze right with those fingers. Exhale. Again, switching sides, bending in through the right knee this time, reaching up overhead with the left fingertips. Exhale, float it down. Last time. And exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang here. Shake it now. Nod it yes. Bend in through the knees if you wish. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step that right foot back, soften the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. Find your strength here. Find your power. That is where your energy lies. Exhale, open the arms to the T. Twist over to the right. Finding your balance, finding your strength. Chest open and proud. And inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, hands come to frame the foot. And we're just gonna walk the fingertips back, straighten through that left knee, and start to sink back on closer to our heels, peeling those toes up. And I have 2 blocks. So if you do as well, you can just frame the knee, placing both hands on opposite side of the knee to kind of help get into this pose. Keep the gaze down to the mat. Just for a moment before you plant the foot, you place the blocks back, frame the foot, pushing up through the palms, step that right foot up, step that left foot back, and let's take our vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Make your way to the front of the mat. Perfect. Inhale, halfway lift, back flat. Exhale, release it down. Hands come to the mat. This time we're going to step the right foot, the left foot back, soften that left knee, untuck the toes, arms up into crescent lunge. Big breath in here. Exhale, twist open to a T to the left side. Keeping that right foot planted and strong. You're doing great. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, float them down. Frame the foot and let's start walking the fingertips back, straightening through that right knee. Grab your blocks if you need to. Sink our bottoms back closer to where our heels is as we get a nice stretch in that back right leg. Keep your gaze down. Feel that stretch that's so needed. Go ahead and plant the foot. Place your blocks to the side. Step that left foot up. Step that right foot back. And we'll take our vinyasa. Or you can just meet me in downward facing dog, whichever you choose. When you get there, bending through the knees. Inhale, look up. And exhale, soften the knees. Kiss the toes together and sink it back onto the heels. Rest your forehead down and come into a child's pose. Really reflecting on not just the practice, but how we feel, what surfaces in the morning for us. And try to gently guide your mind back to your true intentions for the day. When you wake up in the morning and you think of the best version of yourself, who is it that you see? When you wake up in the morning and you think of the best version of yourself, who is it that you see? Bring that image of yourself to the forefront of your mind and just start cultivating it, starting right here and now. How do you want to craft the person that you want to be today, this morning? And we're going to stay in child pose for just a minute or two while we bring that image of who we truly are inside to the forefront and bring extra love and awareness to it so it can manifest into the real world. And we can start to live up to our dreams that we want. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands back a bit. Just windshield wipe the feet. And let's come on our bottoms. Extend the feet out. Adjust yourself as needed. And we're going to bring our left foot to the inner right thigh, keeping those right toes pointed up. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Grabbing whichever part of your leg that feels the most comfortable. Bending into the knee if you need. And inhale, slowly rise back. And switch. Extending that left leg out, right foot comes to the inner left thigh, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, forward bend. out, slowly rise. Hands come to the sides, push on the ground, and just kind of adjust yourself. Extend your arms out, same as your legs, and hold on to this imaginary new moon. So as you're holding on to this imaginary moon, take a deep breath in. Exhale, start to hinge backwards. Still holding on to the moon till your head connects with the earth. And relax. Adjust yourself however you want. Push in through your head. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you. We're going to bring the right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. And take our fingers, grab the big toes, pull the knees into under our arms into happy baby. One of my favorite poses. Rock back and forth on your spine. And just breathe, being fully in this present moment by taking note of how you feel. Even if that's simply, I like the way it feels when I rock back and forth, or I like holding myself in this position. Take a moment to kind of focus on that. And maybe you extend your right leg out. Maybe you extend your left leg out. Maybe both. Find the happy baby that best fits you for this moment right now. Exhale, you can release your toes, knees come to chest. Exhale, extend that left leg and extend the right leg. And you can let your feet fall however they may. Arms come out to your side, or maybe you have it on your hand. Just find a comfortable position in this moment, in this pose. Feeling your breath rise and fall inside your body as you breathe in and out. Now let's start to bring awareness back into our conscious body. Taking a deep breath in, filling the belly with air for a full body breath. And exhaling through the lips, go ahead and turn over on your side, resting on your arm. Just soaking up the last few minutes, really bringing in that energy into the body and sealing it. Go ahead and push yourself back up. Come into a seated position. And inhale, reach the arms up, bring the palms together, hands to heart center. Go ahead and bow the head, bringing that intention, that who you want to be and how and what that looks like to the forefront again. Thank you so much for joining me here today to really energize the body, to bringing that energy into the body to carry with you throughout the entire day. So if you like this video, subscribe to New Moon Wellness, and you can check me out for more inspiration at char.newmoon on Instagram. Take care, guys. Peace.